So Steve, good. Well, you tell us, how does it feel down in there? Well, okay. So Steve.
Well, hello friends, welcome to episode 68 of Dub Life, and I'm in the toy room. It is the Friday before the Super Bowl, and I actually haven't filmed in almost 2 weeks, other than some flashbacks that we'll look at in a second. I took the week off, or really 2 weeks off. I had got far enough ahead with content that it wasn't necessary, and therefore I didn't film. Took some time off camera. I also wasn't feeling well for a good week. And that wouldn't have made for very good content. Blah, 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 blah. Still not feeling all the way. Almost there. This will probably be a shorter video. Just covering the Super Bowl weekend. I'll be here today. And then tomorrow and Sunday I'll go watch Super Bowl with my family. And I don't know if this will spill into Monday or not. Next week we got a lot of good stuff going on that you'll see. But this week will be relatively low-key. So I did want to go back to a series of flashbacks with Sick Dub, Past Dub. And he can catch you up on a lot of stuff that has arrived over the past 2 weeks that I wanted you to see. And then we'll check back in. So there you go, Past Dub. Well, thanks, Future Dub. Past Dub here, Sick Dub. I actually haven't been on camera for over a week. I probably won't film much other than some flashbacks for 2 full weeks. But I had enough content in the can so that you would have uninterrupted episodes. I'm not feeling real well. So, kind of stuffy. However, as Future Dub referenced, I got a bunch of stuff. Do you want to see it? I have all of these boxes that have come in yesterday and today. And they are pile of loot, pre-orders, orders, lots of different stuff. And there will actually probably be another day or two of flashbacks coming. And even though I don't feel well and I'm not filming Double Life right now, I at least wanted to show you what we picked up. So do a little haul flashback. So let me get these things open and you can see what they are. We're going to start right here. This thing was a pain in my behind. It is like a desktop fountain that moves water. When I buy things like this, I tend to buy them from Amazon Warehouse, like one that somebody returned, as long as it says the item isn't broken, which the item isn't broken. But I don't know why it was returned, but whoever returned it took the styrofoam that like encases it, and it was like they took a cheese grater to it. It was all frayed and just got all over the place. I've tried to clean up, but there's still some of it on the ground. And it was all inside this thing, so that's why it's a little wet. I've tried to wash it out, but it's still, you can still see pieces of it in there. But you can see that's where the light would go, and it's just kind of a fountain. I mean, there's just all kind of crap in there from why they did that. But it saved like $20, so I guess it was worth it. There's the plugs for it. And my mindset for this, and actually let me show you the other one, also came from Amazon, but much nicer shape. That one's a little different, has some more lights, different tiered, just kind of rock wall. And I got some, this is some different driftwood and stuff for the aquarium. So I'll explain to you why I bought these two things, both very cheap, both like $20 returns from Amazon. And it's because of what I've got in the haul here. So if we look at the haul, we've got the Negative Suit Spider-Man Hot Toy, Sideshow exclusive. We got the Asmus Bilbo Baggins. This was on like half price on Big Bad Toy Store. That was pre-order. A lot of this is pre-orders. The NYCC Smoke, Storm Collectibles, the Big Bad exclusive Sector. That stuff was in the pile of loot. And then some Legions that were on order. I used to have about 20 or so Legions, and they just didn't fit with my collection. And a lot of that was because I didn't have goblins or dwarves or anything. I had the birds, and I had some of the men and skeletons. And it just didn't fit, so I traded them to Josh for some things a year or two ago. But now that there are more of these goblins, which I like, they remind me of The Hobbit, I decided to order some of those. I got some of the ogres coming in. Those are what really appealed to me. So I'm going to have a little Fantasy Legions army. So I got a couple of the Goblin Legion builders, and then most of the name goblins, the Goblin King, Bog Goblin. So my thought is, with the ogres, I got some orcs and dwarves coming in, and some that kind of thing, is, since I don't have a good Mythic Legions diorama, I have an outdoor diorama that Carver made for me that's great, but it's not like caves and this kind of thing. And for $20, I was like, all right, I can use that with some of this wood and take pretty cool pictures, especially because it can light up and have water moving. I thought that would work. I don't love outdoor pictures with these things where you can see that the tree is massive compared to them. It doesn't make sense from a scale perspective. So I thought something like this actually looks like a cavern that is to scale for them, as long as you can kind of do some tricks with forced perspective and stuff to hide the surroundings. So that's my thought. Next clip, we'll check in with another version of Past Dub, which for me would be Future Dub, but is a Past Dub from the dub you talk. I don't feel good. We're going to see some more haul in the next clip. Still this version of Past Dub. I haven't handed it off to Future Past Dub yet. I did spend a little time getting this fountain set up, and you can see what I'm talking about. I'll put a picture above it, but something like that. I've got like the lights above me orange, got that kind of reddish orange backdrop, and then just cropping in real good and trying to get some cool pictures. So something like that, but I don't feel up to doing all of it right now. All right, now back to next Past Dub. Oh, well, thanks, Past Dub. This is another version of Past Dub. The next day, got my Baby Yoda hoodie on. Pro Bowl day. And I don't feel much better, if you can't tell. But I got a couple more packages that you probably can't see. Oh, packages. And David and Shiloh, I think you're coming over. Maybe just David, I'm not sure. Jamie's Comics Are Infinite Realities, that I've gone to once or twice on film, you've heard me talk about, has a toy show today. And we may go over there just for a bit. I need to get out of the house. I haven't left the house much this week, so I need to do something. But I wanted to show you what was in these, and I think David may be bringing me a prize. Let's see what's in the boxes. Still boxes. Here we go. The rest of my Mythic Legions pre-order stuff. I got 3 of these Ogre Legion builders, the big boys. I don't even say, yeah, there we go. Ogre Legion builder. Just because this is the thing that really decided to get me back into Mythic Legions, these ogre sized. I thought they'd be good to fight like Gladiator Hulk, Gladiator Thor, or Link. Another Goblin. These are some Orcs. And that's the Panther, like the Masters of the Universe inspired. But it has an Orc head in there. I'll put them with an Orc, and I'll save the Panther head. But that is what is in today. There is actually one more piece of this order that another version of Past Dub in the future from this dub will show you. But we may check back in just a little bit. I know this is a weird video, weird flashbacks. I'm sorry I don't feel well, but I wanted to show you the prizes. So David brought me, look at that chrome silver sable comic. That's cool. And this connecting cover. Actually, I think it connects like this. Harley and Poison Ivy. I like that. And a couple Thor. 478 and 480. And Cable. Mezco. These are from Madonna. Stable design over there. Moon Knight. And the Warriors. And we're going to run to the toy show. This is still the same Past Dub that you just talked to. We're in the car. Baby's sleeping. Mama doesn't feel good too. Yeah. And Dub doesn't feel good. But we're gonna go to the toy show. The toy thing. And comics.
It's like a mysterious toy show that randomly pops up.
It's called the Bizarre Toy Bazaar, right? And do a lot of cool stuff at Jamie's Comics too. So even though I'm not properly filming right now, we're flashback Matrix style dub. Let's see it. We got Baby Yoda right away. See, they got a little toy action set up. Build the Tube Man.
So most of them are 3-piece.
Ooh. G.I. Joe vehicles. What do we got back there? That guy? Fuzzy McGee?
I meant to do this earlier.
That's the guy that the Mythic Legions just released their version of. The rat.
You know what? I'm gonna go.
What is those Pokemon cards? Lonzo? Look at that toy now. Is there a fancy one in there? Oh. I don't know anything about those, buddy. That is not in my wheelhouse. I think it's an Autopsy set.
That's from McFarlane.
Is it a McFarlane? Yeah, like the Legends of Horror or whatever it was. Oh yeah.
Man.
Because that looks like a dead body. Oh. Did find these two covers for $2 each that I need. There's the toys. And Thor. One of the fun things at this store is they have this box of autograph stuff. That's just going to be, yeah, Stanley. Sometimes they'll have COAs, but other times they won't. And if they don't have COAs, they sell them cheap, so $5. This has at least Candace Patton, that's Iris on the Flash Show, Danielle Panabaker's Killer Frost, Firestorm signature. I don't know who that is, or those two, but $5. And then look at all these Stephen Amell, and I know that's his signature. And if you send it to CBCS, they'd verify it for you. So we're gonna pick these up, I believe. We're gonna pick up the autograph. Who's on that one? Starlin, maybe? I don't know. Jim Lee? Back in the car. Did you buy that, whatever that thing was? It was like a McFarlane's Monsters or Serial Killers or... I thought it looked like Alien Autopsy. Like it had a stretcher and like a naked, weird corpse thing. I'm not sure that was a human. But it also didn't really look like an alien. And then it had like a chamber that some other type of thing came out. Did you want all of that, or did you want the stretcher and the chamber more than anything? All of it? The stretcher was really cool.
Yeah, that's true.
Sometimes some of that stuff, especially McFarlane's old stuff, and also like Muppet stuff, come with really nice 1/12 accessories. So David got that, and we each got some comics. David got this Spider-Man comic signed by Mark Bagley with a Dynamic
In half a
Forces
mile.
COA. Oh, and an Arrow signed by Stephen Amell. I got those Flash book signed by a bunch of people. The Justice Society of America book signed by a bunch of people from the Legends TV show. And I got I think I'll give that one, I may keep that one, signed by Stephen Amell. This one I think I'll give to Andrew, he's a big Arrow fan. And I got the two Thor books. There's one other book. There's the JSA. Has Katie Lotz's signature. Yes, my canary. That one. I picked up this Torchwood book, signed by Captain Jack. And Shiloh likes it. Alright, I'm going to move you on to another past dub. Hey! Past dub still. Future from the last dub. Not feeling quite as blast dub? That doesn't make sense. Greetings from PP Pants City. I'm on the iPhone, not the Osmo Pocket, because Filmic Pro has released a new app that they promised at the iPhone event. It's finally out and it's free. It's called Double Take from Filmic Pro, only for the iPhone 11 and up, I think. But look what it lets me do. This is exciting. I had a box come in. I wanted to show you, and watch. Boop. I can show you, and you can still see me. How exciting is that? And then I can just whoop out of the way. And look, we've got some elves that came in from Big Bad Toy Store. We've got elves and shadow elves. And that's all. That was all one big order. And here you go. This is a Stephen Amell signed Arrow comic. That one is going to Victoria. And that one is going to Andrew, which I hope they like. Picked them up for $5 each. You saw earlier in the flashback. But there are the Legions. That's the end of the my various pre-orders, my Mythic Legions orders, stuff from Big Bag Toy Store, pile of loot. That's all the toy flashbacks. I'm going to hand it back off to True Future Dub to continue on with this video. It's Super Bowl weekend, or it will be as you get back into it. And I'm not sure what day I started filming, but I'm feeling better, so I think we can get there. Here you go, Most Future Dub. And thank you, Past Dub, and Past Dub, and Past Dub, and Matrix Dub, and Sick Dub, and SARS Virus Dub, but hopefully not the Coronavirus Dub, any of that. Thank you, Past Dub. And now, let's get going with the video. There are a couple other things that have come in that I don't think were on that I'm going to show you real quick, and then we'll go from there. You just see I still have a pile of stuff, but it's different. I've opened a lot of it, but more has piled up. But I think you saw those come in, but I'm pretty sure these two were not on the flashback. So this is the, you did see Bilbo, the Hot Toys Sideshow exclusive Two-Face, like the, I guess that's like a 2.0 Dark Knight Two-Face. Obviously haven't opened that yet. Maybe we'll open that tonight. It's possible we'll open the 6-scale stuff tonight. Maybe. Depends on what I do. And then the Supergirl, this is the Star Ace 1/8 scale Supergirl. That might be in a window box. Oh, there you see it. That one we probably can open later. That matches this, the CW, the Arrowverse, that Arrow and Flash. So she will go with that. They've got Martian Manhunter up for pre-order. Looks pretty good. And they've shown a picture of like a bunch of the Arrowverse stuff. I don't know if they're going to release them. I kind of like this Star Ace 1/8 scale with the soft goods. But the reason I'm not collecting more of them is because I'm collecting the same lines in 6 scale. So like the Harry Potter stuff they are making in 1/8. But I'm collecting this Star Ace 1/6. And then the Lord of the Rings stuff, they have an Aragorn they've shown, which really tempts me because I don't have an Aragorn yet. But I'm collecting the Asmus 1/6. So no sense to do that. But these I like because I don't have any representations of them in a premium figure. I do know Hot Toys has put the Flash up, but those two were not on the flashback. Arcade is not on right now, but I did quickly want to show you, I did open up the Cyber Ninjas from Storm, and they look wonderful. You can see there's my Mortal Kombat. I prefer the Bloodies, so I got Bloody Goro, Bloody Sub-Zero, Bloody, that is Smoke, Reptile, Ermac. I think I got Bloody Ermac, yeah. This is hard to see because he's also red. Then that's the Comic-Con, Smoke, Cyber Ninja, the Big Bad Sector, the Big Bad Cyrax, Bloody Noob, that is Bloody Rain, Bloody Baraka back there, Bloody Shao Kahn. So I have all of the ones that I want. I don't have the regular versions because I don't need to. I like the Bloody better, and I don't have like the non-exclusive Sector and Cyrax. And I don't have the Mortal Kombat 3 versions of Sub-Zero and Scorpion because I have these. I might get them, but I'm really happy with the way the Mortal Kombat shelf looks. So, wanted to show you that stuff. Finally, I wanted to show you that up there and this here. I'll show you the aquarium more when the fish fully wake up when the light's on, and I've got these fountains. We may look more at that later in the video. But that up there is ready to show, and it is the Nano Leaf. It's the Rhythm Pack, or I'm waiting for my Rhythm module to come in. That probably won't happen this video. Probably have to see it next video. But I put that up last night. I really, really like it, and I'm probably going to go look for more today. We may go out to Best Buy or somewhere and look for more. But what it is, watch this. Hey Siri, set the work scene.
Just a sec.
Look at that. And you see how it lights up like that? And it can change and bounce. Hey Siri, set the Walking Dead scene. So it's red, and you know I like to watch Walking Dead and all red. Walking Dead's about to come back. So that's really cool. We'll probably play more with that later in the video, but I gotta get to work, so talk to you at lunch break. Friends, it is way later. It's the end of the work day, but the aquarium's on. I got caught in a very busy day, but you can see I Here's Severus Snape, the new fish. They think I'm gonna feed them. Got some of the new coral in there. See how these guys are opened up nice. They look good. The fountains, I'll show you more. I bought them. I think I talked about, I'm going to use them for pictures, but I also like to have them up. So that one works good. This one was the Amazon used one, and it doesn't have the tubing in it, so I think I got to fix it if I can. If I can't, I'll just only use it for pictures. I ordered some tubing that I think will work, but I don't know how to really do it, so that's going to be a test we'll look at later. I also got a smart plug for them both to sit in. But I think I want to run out. Let's go to Best Buy and see if I can find some more lights and have a concert. So take me home. Well, the Home Depot. 'Cause I don't remember. 'Cause I'm your lady. Yes. Hey, 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 hey. Ooh. Take you on, that's strong to take on anyone. It's gray and dark. It was a short concert because Home Depot's not that far away. I'm gonna go here first because I think they at least sell the Nano Leaf online, so it's possible to have it in store, though it didn't look like it on the website. But I also believe I ordered the wrong tubing for the aquarium, so I gotta see if they have it. I ordered 1/2 inch inner diameter and I need a 1/2 inch outer diameter because I'm stupid and I really don't know what I'm doing. So, Home Depot. I think this is where it would be. And it doesn't seem like they have any wall panels. A lot of Hue stuff. I don't know what this is. What is this guy? Oh, a sensor. Oh, I still don't know what that is. Some type of ball of delight? I think I know. Most of this I have some version of. Don't look like anything new. Those down lights, relatively new. Alright, I don't think they carry it here. Just colored lights. None of that is smart. Alright, what's this sale? Google Mini and a smart bulb. That's cheap. Alright, tubing. Oh, at Home Depot without David. So, I think that's the one. Let me see. I think this is the one I got in error. Yeah, that feels right. 1/2 inch outer diameter, 3/8 inch inner. No, that might be what I need actually. No, that isn't right. Yeah. Actually, I think that's the wrong one. I think that. Yes. Yes, that's a big boy there. All right, those are mislabeled. 1/2 inch. That's what I need. That one, I believe. Let's see if this feels smaller than the one I was working with. Man. 5/8 inch outer diameter, 1/2 inch inner diameter. Oh no, that is the one I have. That's wrong. I need it smaller than that. There we go. I got these things all in the wrong place. 1/2 inch outer diameter, 3/8 inch inner. And that would go in that. Yep, this is the one I need, hopefully. $5, touch it. Home Depot's just really not a place that I should be without David. I'm not good enough. I'm learning. He's teaching me a lot, but make mistakes. Cost me an extra $5. But the next store, Best Buy, I'll be much better. Can you put the past away? I wish you would step back from that ledge, my friend. Ma, I just died in your arms tonight. But where were they going without ever knowing the way? That's when I thought I said, oh, I can take my chick on the side, said she's got one on the way. I was crying when I met you, now I'm trying to forget you. What a feeling, please believe it. Man, that's a jam right there. That is a jam. That's the jam. Yeah. Did you like that? A second concert. They just had a Home Depot interruption. Best Buy. That's James's GameStop window right there. I don't know. I don't think he's working anymore. It's late. It's after 6. nano leaf, some more panels, maybe a whole other kit. And I'll check out what they're working with and the toys, and, you know, see if there's anything else interesting. Toy aisle first. Same two that are everywhere. Bunch of the vintage Cannonball. Oh, they still have an IG-11 here, actually. Huh. That's because his arm is broke, I believe. I don't think his arm's supposed to look like that. I guess that's why they still have it. I may pick this up. I think I have a plan for this and for my tubing that I bought in error. I shook this around and there's his arm. So I don't think someone stole it. I think it just maybe broke or just came off. I don't know how that works. I may just buy this just to see how I can fix it, because I don't have it. These down here are only $8, and I believe work with the, I think they're the ammo for the thing we need. Oh, it's like a holster. Well, we may need those. I think they're the same size balls as for the Nerf gun we got in the diaper episode. They've got Maroon 5 on really loud. There's that. I don't think I've ever paid attention to that one before. I know about it. I hadn't seen it. Still regular price. I'm surprised that I think this thing's gonna get stolen by people. That's really easy. You could just plug that helmet right out. I'm glad people haven't done it, but this day and age, I'm surprised they haven't. Here is Best Buy's smart lighting aisle, which is much more complete. That's probably what I'm gonna end up getting. Here they are. I wonder if it lets you touch them. I haven't learned, but I know you can do touch tap stuff with them. Probably get that. It doesn't look like they have the expansion, but I need a bunch, so I think I'll just get that. Let's see. Here's the Lithics tile. I don't have any Lithics stuff. That's cool looking too. Those are the outdoor light strips. I'd like to get some of those. Oh, just so many fun things. That's all. Oh, that's all Hughes outdoor lighting. So many things I want. So many things. Touch it. One more stop before dinner to Target, because I need to get one more thing to go along with what I think I can do with that extra tubing. One more item, maybe two. And then, gotta get some supper. They got that popcorn over there at Target. Let me tell you, that stuff is smelling good. Whew, really good. Where am I going? I guess I'll walk back here to the toys. I mean, they're making it right now. It's all buttery. I ain't had a lot of buttery recently. It smells good. It smells good. How do we like this new app? I think I talked about it maybe in one of the flashbacks. I like it right now. You get to see me, and you get to see, right now, ladies' handbags, which is probably not the most interesting thing you've ever seen in your life, but at least you get to see both. Nope, not for me. Look at this underwear. Pair of Thieves. Is that like a Target brand? I mean, it's a good day if you got a pair of Thieves ripping your drawers off. All right, toy section and electronics. Nope. Nope. I would like to look at some more Lego architecture. I still haven't put together the one. I need to do that soon. That Victoria got me for Christmas, but I don't know if they're carrying them anymore. I looked here the other day. Couldn't find any. Let's see. It's all Star Wars. Harry Potter. I keep getting tempted by those. If I had someone to put them together with all the time, like I know Victoria and I would enjoy to put them together, somebody's that. Should I take a sip? It's still cold. I think someone just left it there. Probably forgot. Venom. I don't think I've seen that. Build a Venom Lego. That's a bootleg looking Thanos there. Let's see. Is there anything here I want? I do not know. I do not know. Ooh, bone. Voodoo Man piece. Wasp. Is there also a Malekith? Oh, no Malekith, but Boom Boom. Same mess that's everywhere. Oh, let's see. Feel it, touch it. Here's this McFarlane Batman. These are exactly where they were last time I was here. I think I showed them. Doesn't look like anybody's bought any. Nope, nobody's bought any. Let's see what's here. Star Wars. Something I want. Nothing that I care about. Let's see. Just the big Brachiosaurus. I mean, that thing's kind of cool. But I don't even have the T-Rex anymore. I got rid of it. I don't have room for that. That's been there forever. Cal Kestis. See, I wish if they still had the Ultimate Warrior or the Bret Hart one, I would get those. Probably have a Shinsuke. Do they have a Kevin Nash? We're going to maybe meet Kevin Nash in the future. Alright, let's go back to the NECA, Funko, what have you section. Let's see what they're working with. Didn't get run over. That's a good thing. Peg Perego. Yep. Aminals. Woody. Alright, let's see. There's a lot of people over here.
Ants.
Pokemon, ants. What's there? Let's see. Boop. Boop. Oh, safety. Oh, what are those? Poopy. Nothing I need. Let me see. Little song. There's some countercades that nobody's buying either. Poor arcade one up. I don't know who buys their stuff at regular price, because even I don't do that, and I have them. The football. I guess it's Super Bowl week. All right. On to where I need to be. All of the Reese's for Valentine's Day. $1. For your school pals. I don't think this is the path. It's close. But I don't think that's what I need to go with, to use the extra tubing I have with the Mysterio. I need something else. Close, but not exactly that. Probably something more over here. Alright, this is the aisle. This one. This is what I need. Alright, I think that's all I'm actually going to get is, Fun Favorites. Campbell's is just this, because with this and with the Mysterio, I can use the extra tubing, and I won't have wasted $5. Seems like a good deal to me. So the next clip, I'll be at Papa Jack's, because it is Friday night at 6:30. They're open till 8 on Friday night, and I believe they have Low Country Bowl and fish fry. And I haven't been to that in like a year, because usually Friday night we're doing some other, let's say wedgies, nudgies, some other thing. So that's next. This is as busy as I've seen the Papa Jack's parking lot in quite a while. I mean, it's always relatively busy, but it looks full house for the fish night. Oh yeah. Baked fish, fried catfish, fried or grilled shrimp, shrimp boil. Ooh. Veggies. Yeah, it's pretty busy. Shrimp bowl. Yeah, look at that fish. That looks delicious. So the tremendous disadvantage of getting the shrimp boil, no food comes with you, they bring it, which is fine. What's some food? Oh, it has arrived. They ran out of corn on the cob, which is okay, because they gave me cheesy grits instead, which I enjoy. Oh, look at the size of that sausage. All right, there we go. We did a little prep work. Got all the shells taken off, lemoned it up, got the butter ready. Well, now it's time to eat a little dippy, and a whoop. Oh, I got butter. It doesn't matter. It's so good. I mean, just look at the size of the sausage. There we go. It's shot out juices. This time, I had a little bite. It was delicious. I'm gonna dip it in the butter. Now, let's see. Oh my gosh. You go away. I'll talk to you when I'm done. Well, that was good. And we're back home. Got the fountain. So, This is the first one I got because I picked the inner instead of the outer. Whatever I did wrong was too big. It's the new one. I put a little piece. I think it works. It goes in the hole. I think that's good. So I think what I had to do is find a way to run tubing up here to make it come out of that somehow. I think. That's my guess, but you can't like take this thing apart. And so I think I just need to run it up this wall and maybe it just shoots it out. I don't really know. So what I think I'm gonna do first is just test this in like a bowl of water. Does that sound like what I should do? I mean, so this is just bootleg. That thing all the way over here, that's filled up with water. The pump's in there. I got that going in the sink. Hopefully it just doesn't go all over the place. I gotta plug it in. Oh boy. Oh, immediately! Look at me figuring stuff out. And the light works. Oh, ah! We just had calamity again and just water all over the counter. I can make the pump work with the hose, but I can't get the hose to bring water up here. It just spits it all over the place. So I'm going to have to wait till David's available. On to the next project. Now this project, I'm confident I will be more successful at. So these are the nano leaf. You see they're triangles. What I want to do is bring them down to the side a little bit. So I think I got to go under, kind of behind the TV, and then out at least one, maybe two. So it may take 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 just to do that. That's where I'm going to start with and see where I'm at. But if you're curious of these, they're really, really easy to do. So here, these are the lights, and they're really light. You see they got the 3 different connection points, and you just use these little things. I'll show you once I put a couple together, to slide them together, and then you just hang them with the command tape that they bring. Not even command strips. They're really light. They're very, very light things. So that's how you do it, and then you just connect them in whatever shape you want to. It has, that's the brain for it, but I won't need it because I've got one already there, and the power strip. Now this is the rhythm module, which I don't have. I have another one of these coming, which I can compare with that apparatus. And then I can set up a second setup without having to buy a whole kit. I can just buy these like individually or however many I need. So that's my thought around that. So let me get one setup going and show you. So I've pivoted. I don't like what happens. It's hard to explain, but the whatever that's called, like the crown molding in the ceiling, makes it where if I move them lower, the TV blocks them. But it makes it where I can't connect where I need to. So I could connect them down, but they would just be completely behind the TV, which is fine. But I can do that with a light strip, a lot cheaper than this. So I think I'm just going to leave that set up as it is above the TV because I think it looks cool. And instead, I'm going to go right there under the camels with this one. That's what I think I'm going to do. I did go ahead and put the rhythm module on the one above the TV to see if it works before I put the ladder away, and then I'll put the next one on that one. Let's see if it works. You can just play briefly so we don't get copyrighted. Rub it. All right, T.I.
Hey, Gio.
Oh, yeah, yes! That is wonderful! All right, moving on. So you see, these are basically just like little conductors, and they're like cardboard. They're flexible, but you just kind of, you see how it's got a slot? You just slide it into each side, connect it. It does not, you see how easy that comes apart? So what I do is I take a little strip of shipping tape and just put it over the top to help give it a little more support so it's easier to mount. It'll stay fine once it's on the wall, but I just find it makes it a little easier to mount. So let me get these. I think I'm gonna put them underneath the camels. I thought about on top, but I think underneath. And I shoot a lot from right there when I'm talking to you, so it'll make a nice little thing in the backdrop as well. That's what I think I'm gonna do. Let's see how it turns out. One more interlude. So, see I've got the tape on them. How much more, you know, it's not super sturdy, but it's sturdier than it would have been with that little tape. And then I've got these. The red side goes on the back of it. The black side that says wall side, you leave up. So I'll peel those off and you just place it up there. You see I got the brain plugged in, just getting ready. I connected it to my home kit and all of my devices, so it's just hanging out over here. ready to be installed. So let's get it installed. Light panel 1, light panel 2. How do you think that looks? I think I did pretty good. I've got it centered pretty good. If you see, that's the split of the two shelves, and it's going kind of right down the middle. And this was a pain because it comes with a very long cables because a lot of times you may be stretching the cord a long way away, and this is very short. So I tidied that up as best I can, but I think that looks just great. Right? It'll be right behind me sometimes when I'm presenting. I'll have to figure out, I see that this doesn't like the colors that much, or it washes them out. So I'll have to deal with how I'm gonna film that way, or maybe I'll just not have it on, but wonderful, wonderful. I like it. Look! Hey, it's not 30 episodes later and we found Steve. Steve has to spend the night. He's gonna be here for like 8 hours.
Yeah.
Steve, do you like my new lights?
I do.
We'll play with them later.
Much.
Do you think that we're just gonna talk and that's it? Or do you think I've got you? Yeah.
No.
Sharp haircut, by the way. You just got that trim.
Yes,
It looks
I did.
good.
Thank you. Yeah.
Is that for the new little lady? So you'll be trimmed up for the family picture?
No.
It was
No,
just
not-
Shaggy Dog?
Yeah, that's what it was.
Oh, well, package. So, did you happen to look at Instagram?
On the way up here, no.
Just in the last few hours.
No, I haven't.
I did tag you on a thing. Do you have your phone in your pocket?
I got
I
it.
did tag you on one particular part of a story.
Okay.
So you can probably just see the alert and just...
Is this going to be pornographic?
No. You can just watch it and then tell the good people what you think. No pornography. This is light. We're only here for a few hours. This is
Right.
minimal. Minimal.
All right, let's see what happens.
Oh.
Steve, are you excited for what's to come later tonight?
Your thoughts?
What's to come later tonight?
What was that? What were we? Where were we?
It's like Target.
Oh, what were we looking at?
No. I see like the dual camera,
What's to come later tonight?
dog biscuits.
Oh, Steve.
Yeah.
So it's a very minor challenge. Minor. It's not a great prize. It's not a terribly hard challenge.
Okay.
But it is a challenge. So in this challenge, I will reveal to you 2 of the 3 items involved before you can decide if you want to
Do
do
I have to
it.
reveal my Johnson in any of these challenges?
No.
thank goodness.
No Johnson. No diaper. It's more of just a, am I going to try to do that or not?
Okay.
So you can see the prize you'll win, which is not great. It's not very good. But it's a prize I know you will use.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll show you one of the items involved, and then you can decide if you want to do it.
Okay.
Okay?
Okay.
So here's an item involved. That's not the prize. Gatorade, 0 Gatorade. Oh, a burp. And this is the prize.
So I could look
No,
at it.
yes, no good, yeah, you can look at it. No good expectations.
Oh, well, it's Mysterio with the effect.
Yeah, because Steve is using the effects
I
and the
mean,
clone
I
Mysterio.
could,
I think
yeah.
he'll use another one.
I could actually use this.
So, do you want to try to win that Mysterio?
Sure, I could try the
All right,
Mysterio.
here, you want to see the 3rd item involved
Okay.
in this.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, oh no.
Tubing. Because I bought the wrong size tubing, so now I need to use this one.
I'm already seeing. I'm putting two together already. So
So what do you think the challenge is?
I think it's gonna involve some kind of like maybe a funnel and like gargling this 0 sugar Gatorade through a tube.
Oh, funnel. That's probably a good choice. If I have one. Oh! Ooh, funnel. We'll use this one. Funnel.
Oh my god.
So, to win the Mysterio,
Yeah.
just got to chug that Gatorade through some tubing.
Okay.
That's it.
All right.
Pretty straightforward.
Yeah.
And I even got a decent item. I almost got that coconut water.
Yeah, that's.
I mean, I almost got some type of bizarre parfait thing.
the best shape I've seen one of these.
It was at Best Buy, just like hidden.
Really?
Yeah, I found it. So you can choose Do you want the short tubing? Or do you want the long one?
The long one's gonna be kind of hard because, like,
I don't know. I mean, you can lay on the ground. I mean, so here's the differences.
Okay.
The short one, by far the greater chance of it spewing all over you because it's going to fill up.
Right. That's true.
The long one should hold most of the Gatorade. It gives you a slower time, but you'll have to be in a more awkward position.
Yeah. Right. Okay. Well, I think we need to be creative here and use this longer one.
So, have you seen the movie with John Cena? It's a chicken. Another name for a chicken, blockers. And I think the actual name for the movie was A Signal of a Chicken with Blockers. Have you seen that movie? No. Where John Cena's like a dad, and he learns that his daughter wants to have sex on her prom night, and he's trying to stop it. It's actually very funny. It's an R-rated comedy, but it's very, very funny. He's hilarious in it. So in that movie, he has to try to act like he's part of like the frat guys to get to where they are to stop it.
Right.
And so he ends up chugging beer in that through a tube. But not with his mouth.
No.
Are you interested in that side of the thing? Or do you want to do the long one with the mouth and the Gatorade?
Not with his mouth. You mean...
In the butt. Your thoughts? Rattling it, so... Are you going to do it? What?
I'm trying to stretch it.
What? What's happening?
I'm trying to stretch.
Are you ready?
I'm ready to go.
Well, the camera's rolling, so all of that's on film. They were looking right at your package. Yep, in the mouth.
Wait, is there... No, there's not. Okay.
Oh. Give him a look. Are you ready?
Oh my gosh. What's happening? Is it getting in the mouth? Don't suffocate, please. I'm gonna let it go down. I'm gonna stretch it. See where you're at. Oh, you're. Oh! You want to pivot to putting it in the butt?
No, we're not doing
We're not doing it in the butt. No.
No, sir. That ain't happening.
Do you want to put on the Scott Steiner helmet?
Yeah, we'll do that.
You do want to? Mm-hmm. Well, here, hold the other side then. Here.
Right.
Hold that. Let me get you the hat. Yep.
Yeah, though.
There's nothing involved. It's just, I don't want to. Take your.
I wish I had to go. Well, I need sunglasses. Is what I need. I need some.
So that you don't get.
Well, sunglasses because that's what he wore.
Papa.
Oh my! Stop! Oh my gosh!
Have you never worn this before?
No, I've never worn it.
Very.
It's
very. It's real. It is actual chainmail.
Oh my god! It's on my eyes. I can't.
I'm gonna fix it.
Just pinching my hair.
Oh my gosh!
Oh my word! All right,
back to it. You don't wear glasses?
No, we're good. We're good. We're ready to go.
Oh
Gosh, there's a lot left over.
yeah. Here we go. Oh my goodness. Oh, you hard to get it in the mouth.
Oh.
What is happening? I'm spilling myself. Oh, you got a backlash. We got a kink in the hose. See this fort? How you would say safety? I'll call doorknob for him because it would be a very mean safety doorknob right now. All right, it's all in there now. I mean, I guess the Mysterio is $10. It's not a bad way to earn $10. He's pausing us. He's got a pinch. He's just taking it in supplely. Oh, you already have it. Do you feel like the winner?
Not really, but yeah, kind of.
Well, Steve, are you happy that you swung by this morning?
Absolutely.
Steve's got some cookie dough, some Airheads, some Monster. Just doing it up. We're going to hang out for a bit and go to bed, and then we'll probably eat breakfast and talk some more in the morning and see if Steve wants another Gatorade. This way, you know, not through the butt or the mouth, but another opening.
Another opening?
Urethra. In or out?
Yeah.
And he said in! Good night! Well, it's the morning and Steve's sharp. Steve actually has to go to an unfortunate event, but we're going to have a fortunate breakfast.
Oh, yes.
First,
Yeah, absolutely.
jacking it? Yell out jacking it as loud as you can.
No.
And do like a little hand motion. No. Steve, I'll have some scrambled eggs, hash browns, and bacon, please.
Got it.
And a biscuit.
Got it.
Thank you. Well, it's got the same thing, but Steve got sausage. That sausage, and I got eggies. Nice full plates. Steve left the fork. He had to go try to seduce the lady with his shirt and tie. Did the seduction work to get a fork?
I guess. I don't know.
Well, in the mouth it goes, yeah? Mm-hmm. Woo, bacon. Where's Steve at? Oh, got to see his butt a little bit. So the next time we see Steve now, he'll have another child. Unless something really weird happens. So, meaning I somehow see Steve in the next, 3 days. However long before the baby comes. We're going to get hit by a van. And I don't know why that video cut off, but I swung by the house. Steve had to continue on to where his destination is. And I'm about to continue on to go to my folks' house for the Super Bowl. But Steve is about to become a dad. As you're watching this, he is a dad for the second time with a little girl. And that's great. And we will meet her at some point. I probably have already met her, but I don't know that I'd have shown that on camera. So hopefully all is well. And I got to hit the road. And Steve did talk about the virility of his loins. I had to TT. I'm in Watkinsville. So I stopped at a Walgreens to TT. Might as well see what they're working with. Yeah, I mean, maybe. They even have. This Walgreens is laid out weird. Let me find the action. Their toys are all the way back in the corner. I think that's the first time I've seen this in person. Which I just have absolutely no interest in. But it's a nice condition one. Let's see. Human Torch. The Human Torch seems to be, I see that one a lot. Anything else? Oh, Captain Britain. Is that what that is? Marvel's Captain Britain. Oh, is that the Far From Home Spider-Man? Yeah. Well, alright. Back on the road. Car ride basically over. Just gonna do a quick look at Top Dog Comics. I don't think I've been here in 6 or 8 weeks. See what they got. Probably Thanksgiving was when I was here last. Black Friday, maybe. Just a quick peek before I go to my folks' house. Look at some wrestlers. I do want both of those. It's got a Warrior. Nope. Interesting. Bill the Referee. Who's in that line? Kofi, Matt Hardy, Booker T, Rusev Day. I wonder if there's Kevin Nash. I need a Kevin. I want Shields. Need a Nash. Just a perfect. All these guys. Deadpool. The new ones. Pretty good. I know most people probably have those now.
Yeah, I've been waiting to foray out of chaos,
Optimus.
or out of destruction for a while. I got a
Big Thor. Is it Serpentor? Yeah. Big Thor statue is. They finally sold it. Not to me.
Right.
That's cool. That's still there though. A big unicorn. Oh, here's this. To build a Batmobile.
Yeah, I got a lot of work on there.
I've seen some of those. Not bad. Oh, this guy. He's cool looking actually. Well, you know. Gotta do a little quick look. See if there's any of that I need. We'll come back to that. I just saw these out the corner. It's Haya Injustice 2. I like that Flash design. I might buy that 3 3/4, not today, but someday. But I really hope the Storm Collectibles will make that Injustice version. There's the Rhaegal and Viserion. I need both of those, but I think they will come down in price. They just came out and people aren't buying that long. They get clearanced everywhere, so be patient. Some NECA stuff I did find, just 3 random Thor. That's a cool helicover issues that I'm missing. I'm almost where everything is under 200. I only have like 1 or 2 above 200 that I don't have of like the whole run, which is lots of books. I don't know. Here's some of the Star Wars action. I don't know if there's anything else. There was not a Kevin Nash figure. What's that? Iron Studios Black Manta. I wonder how much he has on that. Oh, look at that. Hobgoblin Iron Studios. That looks nice. What's over here? Nothing there. Dog. Is that, oh, that's Daryl's dog. I didn't realize they made that. That's funny. Muppets. Ponies. Great Ape Goku.
Alright, man, I appreciate
Some of the Legends stuff. Stuff you Cuckoo. Second time in a row. This set, and that set, and the Giant Man stuck set. Nothing too terribly exciting. Just picked up those 3 comics that I was missing. That's why I like to stop in though. There's usually something he'll have that can fit somewhere in my collection. I thought hard about getting that McFarlane, like that Superman figure, the whatever you'd call it. I don't know, armored Superman. It looks really good with the metallic paint, but can't start a new line. All right, time to see the folks. Mom's making a quilt. About what?
Well, 45 years ago or more, Meemaw gave me, when we got engaged, she made these tea towels.
Did they used to be in some type of round
Yes.
hanging
They
apparatus?
were tea towels, and I never could bear to use them.
So you had them like on the wall?
And I had them in embroidery hoops, and they
Yeah, I
got all
remember
faded
that.
and stained and stuff. So now I've decided, you can see how faded they are. So now I've decided that I'm going to quilt.
I don't know what a
Quilt
tea towel is.
like a dish towel.
Okay. So you had one for each day of the week?
Yes.
She made those?
Yes, she embroidered them. Now I put some stuff on them.
Is that inspired by the stuff Kim's been doing?
Yeah, because I'm going to a sewing expo in March.
Oh, that's right, yeah.
And I needed a project
That's not far away.
to get me in the mood. So
In the
anyway,
mood.
Kim has taught me through it. She's helped me design one, and
Avocados, too. Says.
oh, that's just the box. That's a good project box. I put all my stuff for.
It'd be expensive, a box of avocados that big.
Anyway,
Well, good.
and you'll have. I've got pictures I sent Kim, but
Tori, I have a prize for you.
Oh, okay.
It's over there. 2 prizes.
This here?
Yeah. That and the box.
Okay.
You can look at whatever order you'd like.
Well, this I'm looking. Oh,
What is it?
Oh my gosh.
Look, with the autograph and the arrow.
Oh, that is so cool.
And I chose to get you the one that was the actual photo comic shirtless. I thought that would be your desired one.
Yeah, probably so. Gosh, you know, this show just ended. I just watched the finale a couple days ago. It was very good.
Were you sad that he was not shirtless in that?
No, I didn't really think about that. I liked
You
it that
used
they had
to. When he would do the
salmon ladder. I love
yeah,
that
you'd be like,
thing.
"Oh yeah, that was a good episode." I'm like, nothing happened. He did salmon ladder twice, shirtless.
I do enjoy the salmon ladder. I was glad they let Diggle do it. And then that was a very funny line too, when the guy was like, "That's because your arms are as big."
Their
as
finale was
something."
it was very
good. It was very, very good.
So look at
Thank
your
you.
other.
That's wonderful.
I thought you would enjoy it.
I love it. Oh.
What is it?
Oh no.
Oh.
Oh my.
Oh goodness.
Oh.
Is that pleasing?
I don't believe I've seen this kind before.
What kind is that?
Like in a different packaging.
They have
What in the
some-
world is-
I also wonder, has
Thanks
there
a lot.
been an issue with the naming convention? Does anybody know? So, peanut butter patties, not called tagalongs anymore.
Oh.
Peanut butter patties.
Oh, you're right.
Caramel delights, not called Samoas. Caramel delights.
Huh.
So, is that a licensing thing?
Yeah, because
are these bootleg Girl Scouts? No, they're not bootleg. We're from Girl Scouts.
Ooh, I'm
Oh.
excited about these lemonades. Wow.
I wonder
Thin Mints
if
are still Thin Mints,
someone
though.
originally owned a name. I wonder if like Samoas became offensive somehow.
doesn't explain
Tag
the-
along. I don't know.
I don't know.
But you have a bunch of Girl Scout cookies now.
Yay!
Hot pants. Well, cookies have been spread out. Now we're here for some lunch at the chicken fillet. Ooh. Got grilled nuggets and mac and cheese. You like this soup?
Actually, quite good.
Chick-fil-A soup is very good. Nuggets. Chick-fil-A sauce, Victoria?
Yeah, it's the best.
I think I'm going to put the Texas Pete in there and shake it up. Would you enjoy that?
No.
Oh. Buffalo sauce and Texas Pete.
You about to shake it up? Yeah. I was envisioning it exploding on you.
Well, that's why I was kind of over here toward you. In case. Alright. What do I think that's going to look like? Oh, yeah, that looks delicious. It's much later. We're watching a person that we watched in school give a chalk drawing. Victoria just took down his email address. This video is from 6 years ago. And we saw him 30 years ago.
Long time ago.
Jesus was arrested.
And Victoria is thinking about going to email Tall Paul and see if he's still available for to come do like your service.
I don't think so. I believe he's moved to a different continent now.
We could see if he could do church for Dad one Sunday. Wouldn't that be great information, Dad? We've booked Tall Paul to preach on Sunday.
I mean, that would be wonderful, but I do think that says he's now in like South Africa.
I think he always was. This is how he raises money for his mission. Is
Yeah,
he
maybe.
tells that what Mom is cooking chicken and dumplings. Are you gonna just gorge yourself on dumplings?
No.
How about on Girl Scout cookies?
Possibility.
Have you already had one or two?
Yes. Or 3.
Well, back to the chalk.
And ran away.
Oh, chicken and dumplings and field peas and cornbreads.
Yeah, that's it, buddy.
That sounds good to me. Uh-huh.
And pea.
And pea.
Tea.
Oh, tea. And Sweet Baby Ray's teriyaki?
Well, that's for tomorrow. We'll make us some wings.
Ooh.
For Super Bowl.
Well, dinner was delicious. I don't even think I showed it to them. We just ate it.
Yeah.
I showed the pods. And that was in the mouth. What do you have over here? 2 different Girl Scout cookies and chocolate chip cookie
I'm only
dough.
eating the cookie dough.
Just at the... No one else in the room. Just at the table by herself with 3 desserts.
No. The other people left. They were eating that. I'm just eating the single serving cookie dough.
Single serving cookie dough.
If you eat it all at once, it's a single serving.
Is it delicious? Really delicious.
Really delicious, yeah.
All right, so we'll probably call it a night. And tomorrow is Super Bowl Sunday, and will be the last day of the video. So do you think you wake up after you eat all of that?
Do I think I will wake up?
After you eat all that, or do you think you're just going to stay in the bed all day because of too many chocolate chip cookies?
It's actually chocolate chip cookie dough chunks. I think they may go to the bed with me so I can have a snack.
Good night. Well, good morning, friends. Sunday morning. Actually walking down here to the creek bed. As you can see, as much rain as we've had in Georgia recently. I don't know, maybe they haven't had it here. The bed's not very high. You can see there. Huh, it's kind of low. It's pretty though. Anyway, wanted to welcome you to the morning. It's Super Bowl Sunday. Still, I've been wearing my Ravens pullover coat most of the weekend to celebrate the Ravens' good season, even though they're not in the Super Bowl, which is bittersweet, of course. After such a good season, was very hopeful that they'd make it, but they didn't, and that's okay. I was thinking about it this morning. Since I've been alive, there have been 63 opportunities that one of my two primary teams could win their championship, meaning Penn State and the Baltimore Ravens. Those are my two primary teams that I cheer for in football. 63 chances that one of them could have won the championship, and 4 times it's happened. 1982 Penn State, which I wouldn't remember. 1986 Penn State, which I would barely remember. Then 2000, the Baltimore Ravens. 2012, the Baltimore Ravens. In 1994, Penn State went undefeated as well, but they did not win the championship. That was back when college football wasn't decided the way it is now, so like multiple teams could have a claim to the title or whatever. And honestly, that's really good. Like 4 times in my lifetime, a team that I cheer for has won a football championship. Like I am lucky. I am blessed. Not like the Patriots fans who have had quite a few, but that's a very rare thing. And most people, the team that they cheer for never wins. Never. Sometimes they don't even get close. And there's probably been at least 10 seasons that one of those teams, if not more, was very close, was within a game or two of winning. So, can't be upset about that. It's been great. Yesterday, Lamar Jackson was a unanimous NFL MVP. Coach Harbaugh won the Coach of the Year. Coach Roman won the Assistant Coach of the Year. So, celebrating the Ravens today while I watch the Super Bowl. I don't really care who wins, I don't think. I'm just excited to be able to watch it with my dad, especially with my family, and make a memory of sharing a sporting event together like we've done for all these years. So, that's what will happen today. I did want to walk down here. I haven't shown you the creek, Mom's prayer garden here. I haven't shown you this in a while. Being winter, it's probably not used as much because it's been cold. We've had a lot of drastic drops in temperature in our area. Like in Atlanta a couple weeks ago, it was like in the mid-60s. And then the next day it was like 18. And that's when I got sick, when a lot of people got sick. Those drastic drops in temperature are rough. But I wanted to welcome you to the morning, final day of the video. We'll have a few more clips here. See what Mom's going to make for Super Bowl food. We'll probably go to lunch after church. Then later Super Bowl food, watch the game a little bit, then I got to drive back home, and I've got a short week this week. I'm only working 2.5 days this week before we get into the next episode, which will be a lot of fun. So wanted to welcome you, show you a little relaxing bubbling brook, and let's finish it out. We're having Red Robin. Victoria, sing the Yum song.
Yum.
Uggs in it. Both of us are Uggs in it. Mom, are you Uggs in it?
I don't have anything to show anybody.
Oh, you'll have a hamburger soon to show somebody, or chicken sandwich,
A hamburger or not.
Fish sandwich,
Might get
the Impossible
cod.
Burger. Oh God.
No, I don't think that's in my future.
Oh. Yeah, now you give a pose, a little shake, a little pose. Oh, that's a video. This time I got greeted by drinks too. We have a gallon of tea. Mom's telling secrets, whispers. There it is, Victoria. Impossible cheeseburger. You gonna get it?
Nope. Climb around it.
No?
Not at all.
Bacon curry burger. Zen chicken. No? It kind of looks good, actually. Mommy, you gonna get the Impossible cheeseburger? There it is.
I don't
Impossible.
want an Impossible cheeseburger.
You want a burger? Oh, you're getting cod. Tuscan salmon. I don't want that.
That's what it's called.
Other fun on the bun.
Other fun on the bun.
Oh. Well, the Harley Quinn movie comes out Friday, so I should get the Mad Love Burger.
Oh, is that for that?
I don't think it's for that, but Harley.
Put Randy in your YouTube
She may
video.
not want to be on the video. Do you want? Should I get the Mad Love Burger?
Compared to what?
Everything else on the menu.
The Mad Love is good.
It's got candied jalapeno relish.
Randy
The
is
whole
our
page, that
favorite
whole
waitress.
page is.
That's where it's
So
at.
if you want to record our favorite waitress of all time, maybe all the other
Y'all gonna make
waitresses.
me cry on camera.
Recording right now.
You're gonna make me cry on camera.
She is. Randy is the bomb.
You ordered all those sauces?
You order all those sauces.
Oh. Do you want some sauces, Mom?
No, I'm good.
Oh, you got a salad. That's not as much fun.
I'm the virtuous.
The virtuous one?
Yes.
Okay. Oh, Mad Love. Look at that Parmesan cheddar crisp. With the bacon.
Oh, that does look good.
And I got 2 more sauces. Chicken. We've arrived home. Did you enjoy your lunch?
I did.
Are you about to go play Ring Fit Adventure for
Yes.
4 solid hours? In your Uggs?
What? No, not no.
Mom is playing like eulogy music for us during the thing.
What song is
She must think it's gonna be a rough workout.
What song is this?
What?
The
It's
prayer.
the prayer, yeah. Prayer of Jabez? Is that what it is?
I think I may still have that shirt.
It's much later. It's almost time for the Super Bowl. It's actually like 20 minutes before kickoff. And we are picking up little creasers to supplement the wings and the pigs in a blanket. What all has Mom made?
Wings and pigs in the blanket. We've got some dip and chips
Chips and dip.
and some veggies.
We're just gonna get a little pizza to supplement and some wings, and Victoria's gonna try to use a Steve level of seduction to get the pizza for free.
No, I'm not.
Oh, well, here we are.
No diapers here.
Oh, buttery garlic flavor.
Butter
baby.
garlic flavor.
Did you? Was the seduction effective?
I think you had already paid online, so.
Oh, that's giving away secret poopy. We've been home for literally 6 seconds. I mean, you can see just everything else isn't even red. Is that sausage? Sausage? Look at the size of that sausage.
I like crazy bread.
And Victoria just went right in on it. There's wings in the oven. Mom's playing the piano. Dad's watching some pregame, I think. Yep. What are you playing? Quick flip. Very nice. I think I gotta go in on a sausage. I gotta go in on a sausage. Oh, the wings are ready now too. Wings. Are they good, Mom? Did you get a ranch one? Is it teriyaki and buffalo ranch? Yep.
There's buffalo and then ranch
Yep.
and teriyaki, which
It's
you could
delicious.
drag any of
Just
them
scoop it
over.
around in the juices. Mm-hmm. It's 10 to 10, but Mom and Victoria are both enthralled by this particular commercial. Is it because it's got John Legend?
Yeah.
Are you hoping that lip sync battle will break out?
No, but I was wondering if we should have a challenge during halftime where you have to mimic all of J-Lo's dance moves and I have to mimic all of Shakira's.
I mean, I'll do it. Is Mom participating?
No, I don't believe so.
Don't forget if it means moving.
Oh. 10 to 10 at halftime. San Francisco came back. Looked like it was going to be a blowout. Victoria, we saw a commercial. Do you think it was the most ambitious crossover in recent history? Where Kool-Aid Man cried tears on Mr. Peanut's grave and it made Baby Peanut exist.
I didn't pay that much attention.
It was Kool-Aid Man. He cried in his
I
tears.
didn't. I guess I didn't realize that.
So do you think that means that the baby Mr. Peanut is kind of like Groot?
Maybe.
Do you think if Kool-Aid Man cried tears in your cereal in the morning, it would cause Baby Yoda to appear and eat breakfast with you?
That would be wonderful.
Well, I think so too.
Uh-huh.
We like this commercial very much. You like it, Victoria?
Yeah, it's a good commercial.
Mom, do you like this Alexa commercial? Mom's happy. She was cheering for Patrick Mahomes. She's happy. This is funny.
I really don't care much.
Hey. Mom, are you excited to see Steve in a diaper here?
Something interesting. Okay.
Right here.
Earth is flat. Now which stone is pants?
Oh, somebody left a comment that looks like Steve in a diaper.
Constantine.
Do you agree? Well, we're gonna just let that be the end of the video right there. So next video be a long one. We'll talk to you then. Squeeze it.